Today I'm going to be reviewing the Tokina Cinema 50-135 Mark II, a versatile telephoto parfocal cinema zoom that covers Super 35 with an impressive image quality and a very well designed body. Let's see what this lens has to offer. If this is your first time watching my content, listen, thank you so much. My name is Kashilembo Wabu and I'm a DP director based in London, and on this channel we talk about camera related stuff to help you improve your visual storytelling. And if that is something that you are into, give this video a like or comment below and tell me what you do like or dislike about this lens. So now let's start with this lens design. As soon as you get your hands onto this lens, you will really appreciate how clean and smooth this metal housing is. It gives the lens that premium look which feels very professional, and when you combine this with your camera setup, you get that great looking rig that makes you look legit because how solid this lens is. For me, I would say the unique selling point of this lens is this interchangeable lens mount, which makes it very easy and accessible for people that want to use it on, Sony EF, PL, Nikon, or any other camera of your choice. So let's say you're hiring a camera or you simply want to sell your old camera setup. All you need is to literally change this mount to your desired lens mount and you are ready to go. And the best thing that I do like about the design is the 95mm front diameter, which works perfectly with my small rig mini matte box. It's also good to see Tokina moving away from their traditional 114mm front diameter, as that's what their previous prime lens used to be. And for those who use a screw-on filter, this lens has an 86mm filter thread. The iris and zoom are very nice and smooth. You also get a very smooth and battery focus gear with 30-degree focus throw, allowing you to make precise focus pull without any difficulty. For ease of use and helping you to add accessories onto this lens has a 0.8 cinema gear, which makes it easy for mounting your focus motor or any other system you want to use for easy focus and lens control. You have focus marking on each side, which makes it easy for people that are working with you to see and operate this lens just like any other cinema lenses. The Tokina 50-135 has a constant aperture of T2.9, which means when you zoom in and out, you are not going to be changing your aperture, and it stays T2.9 through the whole range from 50-135. I also love that the image doesn't shift when using zoom control when filming, which is something that I really used to hate when I used to use cheap cinema lenses. This lens will be a great option for people that have the camera such as the Canon C70, the Blackmagic Pocket 6K and 6K Pro, the Red Komodo, the Alexa Mini, the Z-Cam, or any other camera that have a Super 35 sensor. In terms of the image quality, I do like the look and feel of the image you get from this lens. I don't know if this is me, I find this lens leaning to the warmer side, which is great and something that I do prefer. Please comment below and tell me if you actually feel the same way. Another thing that I really like about this lens is its sharpness when wide open. When I say sharp, I mean it's not too sharp like any other lens that I've used, because, tell me if I'm wrong, In my opinion, lenses that are very sharp give your image this cheap video look, and I don't like it at all. So this lens softness give you this film like unique characteristic that I really like. Another thing I do like about this lens is that, listen, fringing is almost non-existent. This actually surprised me because I usually notice it straight away when I use other zoom lenses. Just keep in mind, it is there, but it's not really noticeable, and you have to be looking for it for you to see it or to notice it. And for people that love flares and bokeh, this lens has a D2.9 iris blade, which means you get the best and organic looking bokeh. I also like how this lens flare and how organic the flare look. It sometimes gives me that vintage lens vibe, which is very unique and very organic. As mentioned before, this lens is parfocal, and getting those complicated zoom shot is going to be possible. The fact that this lens is very short and very fast, that actually makes it the best option compared to its competitor. And the fact that you can easily change your lens mount, that's actually the best thing, because for people who actually like very compact lens and they don't want to pick those big and long lens, this would actually suit them very well. Compared to the optical performance, breathing and the look of the Mark I of this lens, Tokina have done a great job redesigning and making this lens very optical and visual pleasing. Not like most brands that I've seen, Samyang, I'm calling you out, redesigning the old version of their still lenses and just give them some cinema gear and call them cinema lenses. I'm going to give Tokina a thumbs up for that, because there is a massive optical quality improvement that I've noticed from the Mark II of this lens compared to the Mark I, that really felt very cheap and lazy in terms of their design. So now that we spoke about everything that we do like about this lens, let me tell you a few things that I dislike or something that I kind of find annoying. As I've said to you guys, the first thing is fringing or chromatic aberration. Listen, is there, but you have to actually look close and you can see at the edge of your frame it would be there. The second thing that I feel like, you know what, it's not actually a big deal, but it is the breathing. But compared to the Sigma Cine zoom that I've used, this lens actually breathes better, and I'm not going to complain. And the last thing that I find annoying about this lens, and I always think about it when it happened, is the minimum focus distance of 3.3 feet. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could actually focus more close. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you like the video, and if you find it useful, please consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell icon so you don't miss when I upload a video like this next time. Stay safe and stay creative.